Interstate 279. Welcome back to Pittsburgh, my friends. Alright, I-279 is a road that splits off from I-376 in downtown Pittsburgh, up through the North Shore, and then through the North Hills, ending in a little town called Franklin Park. But as seen here, we'll be referring to this as Pittsburgh, the whole thing. Alright, first we are going to talk about northbound I-279. Here's where we left off in the 376 video, heading eastbound. After we've crossed the Fort Pitt Bridge, we can see it exits itself to the right. But we're not going to do that this time. We're actually going to go in the left lane, where it says North I-279, absolutely nothing. On the left lane, we do get yet another exits itself scenario with I-279 going northbound. But why is it signed for North Shore? I don't know. I mean, it does carry traffic to the North Shore, but you could definitely go Erie here. Erie. Now we are crossing the Fort Duquesne Bridge, which is like a miniature version of the Fort Pitt Bridge. Then I-279 exits itself yet again, this time in the right lanes, with it also going to PA-28. But it's still signed for nothing. Why? And on the left we get North Shore and Ohio River Boulevard, US 19 and PA 65. We get two signs showing the two lanes for I-279 for no reason. You could put that on one sign, you know that, right? And here's the exit for PA 28 northbound, for Chestnut Street and East Ohio Street, and Etna. What you are signing is far too close. Please go Kittening. Kittening. Once we get past the city, we actually get an HOV lane, which has exits designated for only HOV vehicles. This and I-579 is the only place to find an HOV lane in Pennsylvania. Remember earlier when I said that we should be signed for Erie? Well, there you go. They only had to do it when we left the city. US 19 does split off, and there's actually an HOV lane exit for it. And I-279 North is still signed for Erie, as we can finally see on the freeway here. I-279 ends as it merges into its parent freeway, I-79, as it continues north to Erie. And now we are going to talk about southbound I-279. Heading southbound on I-79, we can see a left exit for South I-279 branching off to Pittsburgh. Perfect. And I-79 South is signed for Washington. Damn it, Washington. Why do you have to be on the sign? Morgantown. From there, we can see Pittsburgh is 11 miles away. Here is where the HOV lanes start, and we got I-279 South Pittsburgh for a pull through here. We are entering Pittsburgh, so the randomness is about to happen. Let's go up a little further. I-279 is going south to I-376 for the Fort Pitt Bridge and Airport. Okay. That's what we talked about in the 376 video. And I-579 South goes onto the right lane for Veterans Bridge. But that all happens at the next exit. At this current exit, we can see an exit for 2 PA-28 North, East Ohio Street. At least Etna is not on there. Here's the split. I-279 South for Fort Pitt Bridge and the airport, and 579 South for the Veterans Bridge. By the way, 579 is what we're going to talk about next. The next exits we get are for North Shore and PA 65 North, Ohio River Boulevard. I-279 South is going to 376 for the Fort Pitt Bridge and Airport still. We get a bit of signage when we enter the lower level of the Fort Duquesne Bridge. On the left we get this lane Strip District, this lane Fort Duquesne Boulevard, and on the right we get I-376 East and West I-376 for Fort Pitt Bridge. Why is there nothing for 376 East? Hey, there it is, but now we've lost the East 376 on that sign. This lane Monroeville, and on the left we get this lane Convention Center instead of Strip District, and now 376 West Airport. The only thing that remains original is this lane Fort Duquesne Boulevard. Make up your mind about the signage! But aside from that, I-279 is pretty good in terms of signage, so good job there, PA. Next we're going to take a detour onto I-579. Until then, I am out.